Hey everybody, Spiritual Key, we're back with another reading, and this is going to be a Jania. Jania. It's not funny. Ooh, it's just, oh, Jania. Fucking Nia Meshell. Bitch, why are you playing? She's a Capricorn like myself, and it just, I want her. It is like, if y'all been following Jania, I did. Everybody will say we want the old Jania back, we want the old Jania back, and she getting frustrated. But it's like, bitch, when we say old Jania, we're not trying to tell you to take all those steps back that you took to mature and better yourself. We're talking about your grind, your hustle, baby. You was YouTubing, booking shows, and then, bitch, when you was getting your money and stuff like that, we loved how you was we loved your independence. And when you was independent like that, you seem more happier. But every time you get with a nigga, it's like, bitch, what's going on? You fall off your shit and it. See, I don't. Ooh, and she a young Capricorn. I'm saying it like we not around the same age, bitch. It don't matter. I'm just saying, like, I really want her to, like. I'm sorry, me as a Capricorn, I love having my own because I really don't like to ask. So when you have your own, you ain't gotta ask nobody for nothing or say, hey, well, whoop the whoop, you got your own, baby. I'm just saying, I want Jania to go back to, I mean, if she happy like that, I guess. But with Capricorn women, we love having our own. We love stability. But however, the other side of a Capricorn is if we find somebody that's providing us stability, providing us security, and all these other things, we kind of feel like we can get comfortable. We can let our hair down. Ooh, finally a break. Finally find somebody that's like me. Oh my God. And then that's when you get the comfortable and you get lazy. That's when all that other shit happens. Bitch. Or maybe it's just me. But we gon' is she pregnant? Because I really don't like him for her. I really don't. I keep on saying this because I don't like him for her. I really don't. Something about him. And girl, he keep on embarrassing you, bitch. He keep on embarrassing you, and I don't like it. And then he kicks you out the car with you and your baby. Oh, bitch. Over $20. Casey said, over 20. Bitch. That's it. No. Or whatever, how much the amount was allegedly. But, But first, you know what? I'm gonna pull some love cards first. Okay, let's see. Cause I forget what his zodiac sign is. I really don't be caring. It must be something toxic because. Anyways, let's see what's going on romantically with Jania and what's it? D. What's going on with her and D? Okay, I got past life relationships in reverse. Pictures and red flags in reverse. Codependency. And then we have engagement. The back of the deck is you deserve love. Jania. It seems like she's ignoring her intuition. It just seems like they're together because they don't want to know nobody else. They don't want to get to know anyone else and start over. It's the whole thing of starting over and getting to know someone new, because then it's kind of like, well, since I already know you and know all your bullshit, and since I'm so used to you and your bullshit, I don't want to have to get used to somebody else, because then I gotta. It's all about reliving like embarrassment, because if Jania were to leave him, it's kind of like, well, now I gotta get to know somebody else, and what if he's even worse than him? I'd rather just stick with this person because we're already here. But that's not healthy. And it's a codependency. See, Jania does. When's the last time she uploaded a YouTube video? When's the last time you see her talking about promotion for bookings and going to clubs and booking and stuff like that? When's the last time we actually seen Jania do that? So now it's a developing on him and what he brings in. But at the end of the day, if he decides to leave you high and dry, then what you gonna do? Get on live, vent, tell your fans to support you, and thank everybody for supporting you and not talking shit. But at the same time, when people care about you, they gonna hold you accountable. They not gonna be like a stan and kiss your ass and tell you, oh no, girl, it's okay. We all make mistakes. Yeah, it's cool, we all make mistakes, but are you learning from the mistakes? Calling your soulmate, attraction, separation, unacquitted love. Yeah, girl, yes. I feel like it's going to run its course. I mean, the attraction and everything that she felt is there. She felt like, what's that video where she said, I knew when we was arguing, even though we was together, that, he was the one. Girl, I wish the fuck, let me tell you something. let me tell you something. And I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be honest, Capricorn, I'm gonna be transparent. Y'all know I always say I love my toxic signs, okay? Okay, so for some reason we do love the toxic shit, but at the same time, we don't like the disrespect that comes with the toxic shit, if that makes sense. Like, don't be sitting here questioning me about who I'm with and then yelling at me about certain things and then manipulate, because we are sensitive. We do wear our heart on our sleeve. Like, we're fucking sensitive. Like, a lot of people can toy and play with our emotions and make us feel bad and like pull our strings and make us feel bad. So allegedly, what I'm saying is that is what could have been happening. Why are you arguing with me and we not together about other niggas? Bitch, that's just too, that first of all, it's a headache. Okay? Bitch. Okay, so I can see a separation happening. Matter of fact, let me pull some cards. What's going on between Jania? Lovers, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Cups, and then we have the Three of Swords. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so Swords represents the air sign and zodiac sign and how we deal with things mentally, and then we have Cups representing the water sign and zodiac sign and how we deal with things emotionally. It seems like their love is based off of pain and misunderstanding and feeling like there's no better option out there but each other because they've been through a lot. And it seems like, yeah, I kind of got over about the betrayal, about the sneakiness, about the, running around and doing things and doing shit behind my back. But I feel as though since we already know each other, it just seems like we're just going to stick with each other because we don't want to venture off. But it seems like it seems like he checked out mentally like a long time ago. That's what I'm sensing. I'm sensing that he pretty much is checked out. And it's kind of like, yeah, I don't care, but however, I don't want nobody else to have you, which is weird. Like, if you really don't care, you're not putting the effort, why do you care if I were to get up and move on? Because of how it make you look? Okay. Bitch, this is toxic as shit. Okay, but we have, well, the rest of the cards I'm seeing that's what I'm basically seeing with the Lovers and the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Cups. But with the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups, it just, first, who's the third party? It's kind of like you find out about something, you're broken. A lot of things happen, and it seems like an ultimatum was there, but it just seems like the ultimatum was kind of tossed out, because what's the point of you giving me an ultimatum if you're not going nowhere? You're saying all this other stuff, and we argue, but at the end of the day, I know that you're not going nowhere, so therefore, why are you even getting mad and speaking about it? And it seems like it's a waiting game, kind of like, well, if you keep on doing this, I'm just going to have to wait patiently to see if, girl, he not going to change, bitch, go. I'm going to say this, and this is coming from a loving place. Choose yourself always. Pick you always. Pick your mental health and your emotional well-being always. Because let me tell you something, children pick up on that. Children like sponges, and Casey don't need to be around that bullshit. Let me tell you something, okay? Make sure that Casey doesn't see bullshit like this, because he's gonna grow up thinking that, oh, this is okay, because you're gonna get upset if he meets a bitch that's toxic like that. You're gonna have an issue with it, wouldn't you? Oh, okay. If you don't want Casey to put up with shit like that you're putting up with, get the fuck around. Even if you have to move back in with your mom or whoever that you are close to, sometimes shit like that happens. We have setbacks. I don't want you to go on Instagram Live anymore. I want you to go on YouTube and make some content. I love seeing, women cook with their children, or dads cook with their children. I love seeing, like, doing little stuff with the kids. Girl, you could easily do some putty stuff with Casey. I'm pretty sure there's some companies out there that has, like, that's trying to do toys or trying to have advertisement, and Casey is Young Boy's son. Casey even got a song. Young Boy even got a song named Casey Talk. Like, come on now. Like, girl, stop playing. Stop fucking playing. Bitch. I just want her to focus. Every time she claims that she's focusing on her herself, I need to figure out what her moon sign and rising sign is, because that will explain a lot about her. Because, bitch, we're not going to blame this on the whole Capricorn. Okay? I just need to figure out what is it about her that does not want to be alone. Because with Capricorn women, we don't give a fuck. We be alone, bitch. We don't give a damn. But however, your moon sign and your rising sign is very important too. So that way you can get to know yourself and understand how you act the way you act, and why you move the way you move, and how to protect yourself moving forward. Because every time she seems like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be focused on ain't no boyfriend. Her and Asian doll do the same shit. Oh my God. I'm surprised they're not friends. I don't know why why are y'all enemies? Y'all do the same shit. So what's going on with Jania? Let's see, what's going on with Jania? Because this shit, every time she says she focused on herself, she end up being in a relationship, and it's like, bitch, why? Every time you do that, you lose focus. You lose focus of everything, and you put everything on a back burner for a motherfucker who is like pretty much your downfall. And we're not going to put zodiac signs in this anymore. We're just going to talk about regular people. And there are some regular women I'm not going to say regular. I'm just going to say there are people who do that. You get in a relationship with somebody and you focus and you pour all your energy, all your love, all your mental strength in this person, and then you get left with nothing. Love yourself. Choose yourself. If you love yourself, make those boundaries, create those boundaries, let them know that we ain't doing nothing like that no more. Because once you love yourself, you get boundaries. And when they cross those boundaries have to come with repercussions and consequences. Matter of fact, you don't get to talk to me no more until I feel as though I'm ready to talk to you. That's the consequence. You lose access until I feel as though I'm ready. And then we can have a conversation. And I'm going to tell you why I did what I did. Or you could tell them beforehand before you decide to cut them off temporarily until you feel as though, you know what, I thought about it, I rest on it. This friendship or relationship is worth fixing. Okay. But now when I feel like, you know what, this is not worth fixing, let's just part ways. Ain't no beef, love. We're just going to part ways. And also, Jania, be careful what people tell you. I know as Capricorns, I know I just said I was going to take zodiac signs out of this, but this could be a Capricorn or a regular person because I don't know nobody. I'm a Scorpio and I'm the same way too. Girl, shut the fuck up. Anyways, it could be just make sure when somebody tells you something, yeah, I understand what you say is your word. I'm going to take it for face value, but at the same time, put that on the side and look at actions. No more words, actions. Just actions from now on. And matter of fact, give yourself a limit to a time as a person, as you gotta keep on telling a person. That's another boundary you're setting up. And also give yourself a limit about how many times you forgive that person or how many times you repeat it. Give yourself a limit on those. That's another boundary you're creating. Because you shouldn't really have to repeat yourself more than once or twice. Let's just be real. What's going on? Okay, we have the Hierophant, the Hierophant in reverse, depends on how you want to pronounce it. We got the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and then the Four of Wands in reverse. We already talked about what swords mean. Now we're going to talk about what wands. Wands or staff, depending on what tarot you have, represents the fire sign, the zodiac sign, and also how passionate we are. I'm going to say this. It just seems that everything, I feel like everything just seems to be out of line, and I feel as though she's trying to get things right back in order, but it's an issue because if you're so used to certain things of, yeah, we're together, but we're not together, we're together sometimes, and when we're together, and when we're not together, you can't question me about certain things, but I can question you. It just seems like certain things is not in line, but for her, this is the normal. So this seems like this is order for her. This is how things are supposed to be mentally, and that's not how that's supposed to work. That's not how it's supposed to be mentally. For me, I feel as though that's not it. Because now you're awakened. Now you know and you see the bullshit. And now you know about the certain tactics of somebody trying to mentally screw you over. Now you know. And now it's kind of like, I feel as though she knows what's going on, but at the same time, I keep on hearing where I'm supposed to go. I feel as though she's suffering in silence, but I feel as though she comes off as she's trying to say, like, I wouldn't do certain things. I'm smarter than what y'all guys think. But at the same time, you shouldn't be suffering in silence if you're smarter than what we think. Make a plan to get the fuck out. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even worry about, are you suffering in silence because you want Casey to have a stable foundation? Or what you consider stable? Oh, he hasn't worked for nothing. He has food overhead. He has all this other stuff. And da-da-da-da. I don't have a young boy. I'm child support. I'm whoop-de-whoop. But at the end of the day, is this environment healthy? Because kids sense stuff. If he senses mommy going through mood changes, you don't think that he don't sense that? If he senses sometimes feeling unwelcome, or if he senses that you feel unwelcome in certain areas, certain spaces that you consider home and a safe space, you don't think he's gonna sense that? But you know what? I don't got children, so let me mind my fucking business. Anyways, that's the end of this reading. Hopefully, if Jania and him do get back together, it seems like everything's up in the air. It seems like if they're not together, they're together. If that makes sense. So will they be getting back together if they did break up? I really want to say no, but at the end of the day, she's gonna do what she wants to do. It's up to her because right now it seems that her energy is somewhat fickle. It seems that she's like, yeah, I know about the bad times, but these good times we have, it's like she's holding on to the good. She's trying to push the ugly to the side so that way the good looks like it weighs out more than the ugly. So I wish nothing but good for Jania. Hopefully everything works out for her in the best. I wish nothing but healthiness and happiness for her children and future children that she may have. I just want her to, if she says she's happy, then she's happy. You know, hopefully, I suggest canceling. Because there's nothing like talking to somebody that doesn't have a dog fight. Therapy. So she can get through those emotions so that way she can be stable and emotionally independent and not dependent on somebody else. Thanks for watching.